Welcome to today's episode of the Mechanical Rookies. We're going to be looking at Alex's 1995 Mini Cooper, and Alex is going to explain what we're going to do.
Yes, so we're going to be doing engine bay restoration, and that involves degreasing and cleaning the area, especially of the engine bay, and getting it prepared for painting and detailing.
Right, so let's take a closer look.
Okay, so this is our engine bay. So it's a lot more built up than the carburetor models. So there's a lot of stuff to kind of get in the way that you have to clean up. So the worst bit is right down here. So it's a really thick layer of grime. Nasty. So it goes all the way right down to the bottom there. So it's going to need to be cleared away. So that will require a lot of these parts being removed to be able to get, all these off. All right down there to get a good clean. And the rest of the engine bay, so all up here needs to be tidied up. I've got some loose wires that I just want to tidy these up as well. After that, I'll be repainting it and just giving a nice polish. Replace this with a nice chrome cover. That'll look really cool, and just make it look like a nice show car. Because at the moment this really does spoil it, especially down there. So that's going to be the first step, really, getting rid of all that. So to start this cleaning process, we're going to use some engine degreasant, some wire wool, a brush, and a jam jar. Okay, so we're going to begin by getting our engine degreasant. We've got about a litre here, and we're just going to pour a small amount into the jam jar, and this just stops any engine contaminants from getting into the container. So about that should do for this first little bit. We may need to add more later. Just screw that back on. Okay, allow my brush just to soak it up. And then we're going to go to the engine. Okay, so we're going to start by brushing our engine degreasant evenly around the engine. Just going to get a nice even soak, and we're going to let it soak in for about 10 minutes just to allow it to get into the grime. Later we're going to take off these HT leads. We're going to maybe move some of these parts like the alternator, maybe some other parts, just to get right into there and to get all the grease away. Right down these cracks. You want it so it looks wet, so you don't be scared to use too much. You're not. Just get it everywhere that you want to clean. Okay, so I think we're just about done. So we're going to leave this for 10 minutes and come back to it. Let's see if we can get this grease off. Okay, so we've let it soak in for about 10 minutes, and we're going to just try up here and see if we can get rid of it, just in an easy area to access, and see what we can do. So you're going to get some wire wool, and we're just going to power through it and see if we can get rid of it. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but let's have a go. Certainly cutting through it. Okay, so I've been attacking at it with a wire wool for about 10 minutes now. So this is the area I haven't been to yet. And this area is the area I have. So you can see quite a bit of difference there. The thick is a lot thicker build-up over there compared to over here. Now some of it is still there, but some of it is actually just degraded paint. So where the paint's just been taken away. So down there, for example. But to get rid of it all is just going to take a lot more time and patience, really. But for 10 minutes it's done pretty well. It's going to require a lot more coats really to get it all off. I'm going to also need a lot more wire wool because I'm going through that pretty fast. But yeah, we're just going to have to power through it. To get better access down this area and to be able to clean down there, we're going to have to take out the alternator. So to take out your alternator, you're going to have to take out this cable here, and then you're going to have to undo the adjusters right underneath the alternator. You should be able to feel it with your hand just underneath. Once you've undone them and loosened it off, you can then unbolt it from these two bolts here and then slip it out. When you put it back in, however, do the exact reverse, but you're going to have to tighten the adjuster at the bottom so there's 13mm when you push down here. So there's 13mm of leeway here.
Now, just to explain, this isn't a timing belt, is it, Alex?
No, it's an auxiliary belt, so it doesn't. No need to time it or anything like that. It's, all it does is just power the alternator and your fan there. Okay, the alternator's off. I've just pasted it with the fluid, and let's get this last bit of grime off. Okay, so now I've finished cleaning up this area. As I now have free control of the fan blades, I might as well start cleaning them too. So this, I'm just using a rag, just going around the blades carefully. Now again, this is quite tough, so I'm going to put a little dab of the engine degreaser on that. That should help remove it a bit easier. You can also try white spirit, that should do the trick. Get better access right down here, we're going to take out the ECU. So to do that, there's a bolt here which you're going to undo, and there's a bolt just up here, and then there's a couple of wires. There's a set of wires down there that you just unplug, and there's another one as well to the left of that. And also, to get a bit easier access, you can take the air filter assembly out as well. That's just 2 screws on top. And yeah, so let's get on with it. It's our finished job. So I got completely clean hands. Can I just put my hands around here? They come out nice and clean. So this took me, it's probably totaled about 3 hours or so of kind of on and off work, but I think it's been worth it. It's come out nice and clean. I've also cleaned up this area up here with all that degreasing as well, so it's ready for...
So it works on plastics as well?
It does, yeah. It's completely safe on plastics. You can also use it on rubber. It's completely safe on that. So yeah, it's nice and tidy and ready for painting and detailing, the fun bit. Thanks for watching Mechanical Rookies.
Join us in a couple of weeks for part 2 of the mini engine restoration, but in the meantime you can catch us every Sunday at 6 o'clock or roundabout. And thanks for watching.
See you later.